Hi folks, hope you're all staying safe and keeping clear of that darn corona. Don't go wild over Thanksgiving and run into your friends and get a dose of corona at this stage of the game. Remember, we're getting towards the end when we're going to start getting some of the antivirus injections. And I would mention, by the way, don't be frightened of these things. I know a lot of Americans are saying, I'm not going to have the injection, I'm frightened of it and so on. But remember, this has been tested on 30,000 people, not just 2 or 3 people up the street, 30,000. So when they say the injection's pretty safe, you know, you've got to believe them. It is pretty safe. So I'm going to be first in line. I mean, I'm an older guy, so I want to get my injection, definitely. May invigorate me as well, who knows. Anyway, let me tell you a couple of stories today. Well, now, this is a story about this camel driver out in Egypt. And he used to travel between the various towns across the desert with his camel, selling various items. Well, he got to an oasis one day, and his camel died. And he thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? I've got all these samples here I want to sell. I need a camel. And one of the camel dealers said, yeah, we've got camels here. What camel do you want? 5 day, 6 day, 7 day camel? He said, well, mine's a 7 day camel. So he said, okay, Effendi, he said, I give you a 7 day camel, but it was too expensive. The guy said, I can't afford that. So the camel dealer sold him a 5 day camel. That meant he could go 5 days without to drink, because his 7 day camel, 7 days. So he bought the 5 day camel and off he went. Okay, to the first oasis, but the next oasis he had to go to was a 7 day run. And he's only got a 5 day camel that can carry water for 5 days. So he's talking to some of the other camel drivers there, and they said, oh, that's easy. We can make the 5 day camel do 7 days. He said, how do you do that? They said, come with us. So they took the camel down to the water, you see, and the old camel bent down, legs apart, started to drink. And when it was full up, like 5 days supply of water, this camel driver got 2 big house bricks, clapped it across the balls. And the old camel went, and it took on 2 more days supply. He said, that's how you do it. And the guy said, God, he said, doesn't that hurt? And the camel driver said, no, as long as you keep your thumbs out the way, you're okay. Okay, camel drivers. But talking of animals, another one, there was a blind guy, and he's waiting to cross the street, and he's got his blind dog next to him, and all of a sudden the blind dog lifts his leg up and pees all down his leg. Whereupon the blind guy bends down, you see, he starts stroking the dog. And a guy that was watching said, hey, he said, why are you stroking that dog? He said, it's just peed all down your leg. And the blind guy said, I'm not stroking it, I'm just trying to find where its arse is, and then I'm going to kick it. So much for blind guys, huh? What else have I got to? Oh, I know another one. Another one, talking of dogs. There was this English guy, and he's got an English bulldog. And he decided he wanted to go to Africa on a safari. So he booked a plane, out he went with his bulldog, you see, and eventually they go on one of these safaris. He's on his own, and his bulldog runs off. And he thinks, where's the dog gone? Well, the old bulldog runs down the trail, goes down a side trail, and it sees a dead tiger. It's not seen one before. So the old bulldog goes up to the tiger and starts sniffing it. He thought, this is good tasty meat, and he starts eating it. Well, a monkey saw all this and thought, whatever's he doing? So the monkey ran off. You see him down the trail, he saw another tiger, and the monkey said to the tiger, look, he said, there's some animal down there, it's eating a dead tiger. He said, it looks tasty. So the tiger said, right. So the tiger came down the trail, and there's the bulldog eating this dead tiger. Well, the bulldog looked up, and there's a tiger coming down the trail, and he thought, oh my God, what do I do now? What am I going to do? And he thought quickly, and suddenly in a loud voice he said, where's that monkey I sent to get me another tiger? Whereupon the tiger turned tail and went off. Okay, folks, well, that's my stories for today. Hope they gave you a little bit of a laugh and kept the old coronavirus away a little bit. Don't forget, press the like button if you liked it, and subscribe, and of course for free you'll get more of my old jokes every day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.